Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Jim Gishwin here, PhD. As a former intelligence specialist, career, and a former military man, Marines, Army, Navy, I am disgusted with our national security team. I'm proud of our folks out there in the field. They've left the commanders out there to sit there and go by the old rules of engagement. If they're shot at, they can shoot back, or they can defend themselves. They didn't say anything about shooting back, though. This all calls for retaliation of some sort. I mean, for a week, this destroyer and that Japanese destroyer out there, and Israeli ship has been hijacked and taken into Yemen. These are Iranian-backed rebels in Yemen. What are they doing with missiles, cruise missiles, and daggone suicide drones? The same ones they gave the Soviets here. Iran gave the Soviets. Not the Soviets, the Russians now. I'm sorry, old-fashioned. Still the same beast. Run by an ex-KGB boss. So, same old thing. It's just an oligarchy now. Not a, well, it was an oligarchy under the communists, too. So, anyway, you had rich communists. Anyway, we have to have some retaliation, and we have to quit doing this stupid double talk about telling the Israelis what to do. They know what to do. There are a lot more. The Mossad is a heck of a lot better than our CIA, that's for sure. All right? And I don't know how many of these 130 or so hostages that they got there are still alive. You got to remember, they farmed them out to other smaller little radical groups. Okay? We don't know where they are. And judging from the condition of some of them that have come back, beaten up, starved, okay, and really mistreated. That's a light word to use. They were tortured. A lot of them were. And a lot of them needed a lot of medical care when they came back. So, I don't have much hope for the remaining hostages. I hate to say something like that. If there's any families out there that are connected with any of the hostages, I'm sorry. But it's just like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's why Hammas broke the truce by attacking Jerusalem. They were probably running out of hostages, or ones that were healthy enough to turn over that they didn't have to make excuses for. Anyway, I'm sure the Mossad's got a plan. I'm sure the Israeli Defense Force, IDF, has got a plan also. But we don't have a plan at all to defend our troops. We need to sit there, and the only thing that Hammas understands is strength. We need to sit there and hit them back. These Iranian-backed rebels in Yemen, the ones in Lebanon, Hezbollah, the Muslim Brotherhood in the Red Sea also. I mean, these ships in the Red Sea are coming under constant attack. When are we going to do something noteworthy? Okay? And we know where these weapons are coming from. These rebels in Yemen, okay, they had to get their weapons from Iran. And guess what Biden does? Biden sits there and does a waiver for $10 billion more in oil revenue that Iran can get. And they're going to just turn it around, funnel it into weapons to Israel's enemies. And also, they're sitting there giving it to the Russians. Okay? The axis of evil, China, Russia, Iran. And Russia, they suspect, was behind the whole thing to sit there and try and keep us distracted from Ukraine. So, this is just getting into a horrible mess, folks. And this is the beginning of a wider escalation, I'm sure. I'm not looking for a wider escalation, but we do have to sit there and respond back. That's the only thing these people understand. It's just like the bully in the schoolyard. With that, folks, I'm just praying for our troops. I visited a veteran today that was up close to my late wife's burial marker in Chumuckla, and I sat there and had to swing by. And I'm wondering what she would think today if she was alive. Anyway, I love you all. I'm praying for you all. God help us all. This is a culture war. They are determined to destroy Jews, Christians, you name it. Okay? That is their mission of hate. And remember, they're calling Israel the little Satan, us the big Satan. So we're in their sights too. This involves us too. We need someone stronger in office. We need someone stronger in the Defense Department, that's for sure. We need some military seniors with some brass balls for a change. Okay? God bless you all. I'm praying for you all. I'm praying for all of us. Trust me. I love you all. Take care. God bless.